Welcome to Same Spit, Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification. If you clicked on this video to hear about Tory Lanez being stabbed in prison, I need you to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And to my Spit Squad, drop squad in the comments. This isn't how Tory Lanez wants to get out of prison, but he has suffered a stabbing so bad he needs hospital treatment. Tory was in the yard of California Correctional Institute Monday morning when another inmate stabbed him, according to multiple sources. It is unclear what the motive for the attack, but one source tells us Tory was rushed by ambulance to a nearby civilian hospital in Bakersfield. Just last week, he posted a pic of himself looking pretty buff behind bars and bragged his next album would be dropping soon. This artist is serving 10 years at the California Correctional Center. And that's the last thing I'll say about his time in prison. Tory Lanez has maintained his innocence. So even though he has been found guilty of actually shooting a gun, they was never actually found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. But one would infer if he was found guilty of shooting a gun and she was shot, maybe he was the one who shot her. Now the reason why I say maybe is because he has a appeal coming up that he's working on, basically where he's basically putting new evidence into there, and I think it's the Free Project or the Freedom Project or something like that, working on getting him out of jail. And this is why you don't want to go to jail for any time, because it's so volatile, especially when you in there for a violent crime. You in there around other violent people. Not that everybody in there is violent, but the potential for violence when you in there for a violent crime is always there. And so what appeared to be a good stay, what appeared to be something that you was doing standing on your head, something that would be easy, something that you would get through and get out unscathed and have a great story behind it, turns into a situation where you can possibly lose your life. So prayers up for Tory Lanez. And one thing I want y'all to remember, no matter how y'all feel about what he did, what he was found guilty of, remember his punishment was being put in jail. His punishment wasn't to be put in jail to be punched on. His punishment wasn't to be put in jail to be stabbed. Now, unfortunately, this is a byproduct of being in a violent place, but that wasn't his punishment. His punishment was the jail time. So we always have to keep that in mind when we're looking at some of these cases. If you're new to the channel and want more celebrity and hip hop content, hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the subscribe button, you're a part of the Spit Squad. So hit the like button and post squad in the comments. And for any Tory Lanez videos you may have missed, go to the Tory Lanez playlist in the end screen. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair. If you into sneakers, you a sneakerhead, you love seeing the new Jordans, Pumas, whatever it may be, subscribe to Kicking It with Fairplay 2333. If you trying to follow me on my basketball journey, my weightlifting and fitness journey, and also be inspired to get back on your fitness journey, subscribe to Fairplay, Flex, and Fadeaway. Also, any of these pages I just named, you can also find them on TikTok or Instagram.